Avant-Garde is French for Vanguard.
Welcome to Jumping the Turnstile. I am Jez Bott.
And I am Timmy Tucker.
How you got over there, mate?
Yeah, good, mate.
Yeah, you're good. It's been a while since we've been in the studio.
Yeah, just you say that every time.
Yeah, I know.
Such a catchphrase.
Yeah, well,
catchphrase.
It is avant-garde, isn't it?
Yeah, it is avant-garde. Because we went to the NGV.
The NGV, National
Gallery of
Victoria.
Okay. National Gallery of Very Avant-Garde.
Very avant-garde.
They've
So-
got that Japanese artist. I can't remember what's her name.
Yoko.
Yeah, Yoko. It had Yoko.
It reeked of bongs.
It reeked of Yoko. Someone did a Yoko in here.
It reminded me of like Yoko Ono's like moldy doona. You know what I mean? Just I don't know what is art.
Isn't that what you got to ask with your hands behind your back while you stand in front of a picture of some chick's tits?
And it makes me emotionally
Erect.
Emotionally erect.
every time I look at it. No,
Yeah.
it's that's the city was cranking when we went.
Oh, it's heaving, mate.
It was heaving. A lot of tennis dudes and whatnot.
Oh, is that what the deal was?
Yeah.
Right.
So we go into the the exhibition, you would call it.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
And she started off in the 60s or something like
50s and 60s.
Yeah, and I don't know. How did you feel about the poo shoes?
Poo shoes?
Yes.
The shoes with poos all over them?
Yeah,
Were they poos or were they dicks?
I don't know if they were dicks or poos, but it should get cloth and then
Fill it full of poo.
fill it full of stuffing or whatever, and then spray paint it silver, and then stick them on chairs and stick them in
Yeah,
there
so
was
it's
a
like-
boat with like heaps of poos in them.
Yeah, it was a ladder with heaps of dicks on them.
Yeah, and then some of her clothes was the orgy dress.
Orgy dress with the tits cut out and the
It was a 3-piece, so you like 3 women would be in the dress, and then one woman would have just like one left tit out.
Are we to stand there and assume that it had actually been in an orgy?
It definitely was.
Because you'd have to put it to test.
Put it running through the ringer.
Does the orgy rag really mop up the event? You know.
I'm on screams of
And
Bill
then when you're there,
Clinton.
well, when you're there with with your 12-year-old son, and he says, "Dad, what's an orgy?" Hopefully, you'll find out, son.
One day.
Yeah. But then that first bit was a bit avant-garde.
Yeah, well, she was obviously in Jiggity, Japan during a time.
The Japan.
The Japans. And then goes...
To really do orgies in Japan?
I think
Or is
they-
that an American-
I think they've got to have it.
No, they got to have it.
Yeah. And then she obviously leaves Japan's in the mid-60s and then goes to New York.
New York.
Concrete dreams where...
Over here. I'm
Concrete
trying to-
jungle where dreams are
Can't
made
you
of
see I'm
over
trying
there.
to make art over here?
Coffee over there.
Get me my coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she obviously started taking acid.
I reckon
A lot of
it is.
LSD up
It
in
reeked
there.
of LSD.
It so did.
LSD and mirrors. Lots of
Now,
mirrors. Heavy on the mirrors.
One of my notes are mirrors art? If you just get a room full of mirrors, right, and you put some flashy lights in there and, sellotape, is that art?
Yeah, well, it's like the age old thing where you do a course in improving yourself, right? And like, let's just say, for example, The Secret. And they say, now what we're going to do is we're going to take you through what the secret is. Now, the secret is this elaborate system of, the universe giving back to you and all this kind of stuff. And then you get to the end and you go, right, what's the fucking secret? So you go to the back of the book and they say, the secret is you.
No, it's just a mirror.
It is.
In the last one.
Yeah.
And so that you look at yourself. You are the secret.
You are the secret.
I thought the art installation it wasn't about because everyone was lining up to go and see the
bit.
yeah, like
The next
it was
bit.
square room full of mirrors, and you get 30,
Chandelier.
You get 30 seconds in,
Yeah.
and 30 seconds out.
Which is more than enough.
More than enough. But I believe that the lining up to see the mirror
Is the secret.
is the art.
Yeah,
Where
okay.
can I get people to line up in massive queues?
Yeah.
Pay $40 for the ticket to get in to see all your art. Subjectively, subjective.
It is. It is.
Uh,
and then it's just a bunch of mirrors
Bunch
that
of mirrors.
reflect
You.
the you. Yeah, pretty much, or a chandelier with you in it.
And then another room was just like wallpaper. She designed pumpkin wallpaper. I guess.
I've always like.
It was just like a fucking rave.
Was it
a
in?
side
Yeah, it
room
was.
of a rave.
It
man.
was. It was a good rave.
Well, Cass was saying to me, no, she invented all of it. Like she
She designed the design.
No, but just like coming up with the avant-garde mirror, orgy suits. Like she was the first one to do it. Because I was walking around going, hey, I've seen raves that look
Back in my
exactly
day,
like
an,
this.
an orgy suit was just a prophylactic, and you wear it with your birthday suit,
Yeah.
and they go together.
But the orgy dress, I don't know if she knew what an orgy was. Because like I was saying, like one was just a left tit.
Yeah.
And the other one was just the V cut out of her, like from chest down. There was no, how you say...
Vagina hole?
Vagina hole. That's exactly what I was going to say.
I think you lift it off.
Yeah.
I think that's where
Oof.
that's where it comes down to. But like I think I walked through there and went, I finally get it. I finally understand why all the soldiers and all the corporate sellouts and the all that side of things that were against the hippies. I understand why they didn't like the hippies.
Yeah.
Because what is this what we fought for over there? Is this what Johnny was putting his stomach back in with his hands on the beach of
Face down in the muck.
in the muck and the mire?
Oh,
Yeah, over there. And then you come back, and all these hippies are going, "Don't fucking war, don't do it." What
What's
did
it
I
good
say?
for?
What's it for?
Yeah.
Hear me proud, hear me loud. And but like the avant-garde part is to protest like that, but in the nude,
Yeah.
you see.
Well, you got to be nude.
And
and
it's the birth of body paint.
Yes, definitely. Did you hear her song?
Oh yeah, have you got it there?
I think did you take any?
I did take a little bit of footage of
Let's
it,
see if I can
of the rapping poetry. 'Cause
Wait,
I know you like poetry,
Yeah.
poetry
I bloody
emotion.
caught a train in there, Tim. Listen to this. You'll love this, punters. Oh. She's saying
Soap goes on, wash it, scrub a dub. I got one.
She says, hold on. From the sky, double. Oh, no, I can't read it. Someone's head's in the way. Embraced by the shadow. Oh, yeah, you go.
I got one. Same one. One thing I did find out about artists is that the art, the true art, is how hideous they become when they get old.
Yeah.
You know
She
what
was
I mean?
saying, sounds of tears shed upon eating the colour of cotton rose. And then she goes on to say, that's I became a stone.
I'll say. Didn't she? Is that a misprint? I became stoned.
Yeah. But there's a lot of like fluoro stuff and mirrors, more fluoro.
I mean, like in the big scheme of things, the best way to die is to be stoned to death, isn't it?
What I really
She's a witch.
After we exited through the gift shop, now we're out the front waiting for you lot. After I bought my $20 magnet, I couldn't help myself.
Sure.
I thought
It was the cheapest thing.
the best art installation was the homeless crazy man outside the NGV in the big pond.
Oh,
there.
up to his waist in people's wishes. Throwing him in the old drink there.
Yeah, and he was basically walking up and down, getting the 20 senses, getting the 50 senses. And
I think the homeless bank, the craziness of mad homeless people and some of their mad actions, like shouting into the night, going, "They're fucking trying to get fucking chips in our teeth." I think that's the they know that people are going to go, "Oh, mate, duck out of there for a minute. You know what I mean?
Well, the guy in the pond.
They're banking on it.
Yeah. And the guy in the pond is the type of person that makes the art.
He's avant-garde.
He's avant-garde.
See what he's saying.
He's an artist, and we all pay to line up to see.
Oh, so we go through like, oh yeah, okay, I'm with you. So we put ourselves through the corporate machine. When it spits us out the other end, you see true art for what it actually is.
Yeah.
Waist high in the fucking muck and mire.
And no one was approaching
I'm with you.
chlorinated bloody pond water, but no one was going up to the poor soul going, mate, are you all right? Do you want a fiver?
Yeah, I've washed my dick in my ass.
Yeah, he was naked.
He was.
Yeah. No police officers sort of...
Give him a fiver. So
wear a Trump hat, you'll get kicked out of a pub, but you can go naked in a bloody pond, and when there's families...
Scurrying for 5s and 10s.
What does that look like for the Melbourne community? Like, everyone's here from...
I dare to say avant-garde.
From overseas. Oh, geez, Melbourne bloody tennis.
To the C's or the NGVs.
This is bloody awesome. And then you see this.
Yeah. But this is the thing, like, with the bribing Bowser issue that we had in the last podcast. I was talking about Bowser that comes around and says, "Excuse me, mate, have you got $15?"
Oh yeah, the chick.
I've got 8 too. And you were suggesting that I bribe her with the $50 note.
Yeah.
Right. But then
remember this face. Don't ask me for another
year.
but
then the avant-garde to that is that she's going to go, oh, this spot pays out. You know what I mean? And then I'm relying on her mental stability and power of memory.
She's not going to remember.
No, she's not. So the kids told me not to encourage a scab by a big payout, because that's the kind of story when they're around the fire drum under the bridge,
eating
tickling each other with feathers,
eating a fish skeleton.
Yeah. On an upside down bin lid. Yeah. That's when they exchange tales of, once this dude gave me $50 just to fuck off. And that's how they respond.
Yeah.
Avant-garde.
Yeah, we did it
That's
again.
so avant-garde. Yeah. This homeless thing's really paying off.
I think art leads to homelessness.
Yeah.
You either hit it big with the acid stuff, like the mirrors and the
or you hit it big after you die.
Yeah. Yeah, like the guy with the ear.
Renoir Van Gogh.
So he's an artist because he can actually paint and make pictures.
But he had a vicious Van Gogh when he was alive. And the only way to cure it was to cut his ear off.
I think that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I think it's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, you think of who else in our society have had dealing with ears? You've got
Chopper.
You've got Chopper Reed.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Mike the Tiger.
Iron Mike Tyson.
Iron Mike
bites
Tyson.
Off Holly Ann Vanderveld's ear.
Van der Gogh's ear. But you got to have, like, what it is just a stroke of insanity. You know what I mean? So when we look at these paintings and we say, oh, he's strokes, he's colourful strokes. It's the strokes of a madman.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, one of the walls.
That's how he sees it.
One of the walls, we went into one of the big rooms, right? And it was just like that Okanui style.
Yeah.
You remember what Okanuis are, guys?
I'd go and look up Okanuis.
Okanuis are a board short,
a
surface short that goes right down to your ankles.
Yeah, it's a 3/4 length.
It was a lot of that.
Slacks.
What was it, Mambo,
Jumbo.
Mambo, like art style.
Yeah.
But then, like, one of them, I was standing there with Audrey, and it was just one of their paintings was just like face. It was just like a really simple just line drawing of faces, like done 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And I was going, I don't mind this one. And Audrey goes, yeah, but you can see where she got bored of drawing the faces because they start to get really, like...
Lazy.
And
lazy.
Like, is that art?
No, that's where the barbiturates kicked in.
Yeah. Or dropped off.
Oh, no, that's where she hired a 15-year-old art student to finish her work. You know what I mean?
Well, I've come up with a few ideas.
Yeah,
let's... Because you were saying to me, why don't you, bloody, I'll buy you a canvas.
I did say that. I've got canvas in the roof. Because my theory was that you see it as a big steaming pile of bullshit. So what I was going to say was that like in the simplicity of art, where you're standing there and you're inevitably going to say, I could do that. I wanted to see with a dude that doesn't pursue art, whether you could truly do that.
What, like
right?
Hunter Biden?
Yeah, Hunter Biden, for example, is a classic example. What's some of the other serial killers that went on to painting? George Bush. Oh, yeah. But the test was going to be that, like, with no artistic skill base and just a canvas and a couple of bloody acrylics from the $2 shop, could you avant-garde?
Oh, bloody oath, mate! I'll show you. These are from my Instagram food that I did years ago on the work site. Okay. Just have a look at those little guys there.
Oh, look, so it's like Instagram style photos, and you've got like impressions of like close up of stones and textures.
No. See what it is, right?
Water droplets.
What it is the black ply boards that you put down before you do in a basement, concrete basement.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then that's just lightly water. That's just like rain that's fallen on these boards, black boards, and reflecting. So that's just like water droplets.
If you were able to like avant-garde that onto a canvas, people would be looking at that and going,
"What the?
He's amazing.
He's amazing.
He's amazing."
And that's just water on a black board.
That's what you say on the little plaque.
Water on a blackboard.
Water on a blackboard. And the next one is fingernails on a blackboard. Oh my god! But you could do that. You could have an installation where it's things that irritate people. I know that Vanessa can't stand the sound of a shovel on concrete when it goes.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, right. That jerks her irk.
People are dragging their feet in Bunnings with the work boots.
Yeah, but then we make up this with, because we've got a studio here. We do a soundscape of sounds that really boil your blood,
like babies crying.
Okay.
On a plane.
On a plane.
Oh, that's it. That's it. So one of the installations is like it's plane. It's like a plane.
You sit on a plane.
You sit in the seats.
Yep.
And everyone's got a crying baby next to them, or a fat guy.
Oh no, you put the headphones on and it feeds you the sounds of a busy
plane.
Hustle bustle.
And then you're just about to doze off, and they turn the lights on and offer you some fucking more food.
Yeah, that's right. That the pilot comes in and says, "We're just starting our descent. We should be landing in the next 4.5 hours. I'm going to give you a 5-minute update every 2 minutes."
Yeah.
Out.
Put your seat up. Get rid of the trays. We're going to land in 4 hours. Like, fucking hell, we've eaten 6 times in this flight to Canberra.
Yeah, that's true.
Can we just back off?
Yeah.
Can we back off?
Can you back off one time, Bowser?
I got to get a bloody passport.
Back off, Bowser. Maybe that's the campaign. Maybe I should be up there sitting in front of Coles with a sign going, "Donate here, back off Bowser" campaign. Community concerns.
You stand right next to her and she goes, "This is my spot." And you go, no. I wonder who's going to give money more.
Who's going to, what is more valuable to this community, feeding the homeless or fucking getting rid of the cunts?
Well, the cost of living, Tim, I mean.
Oh, the cost of living. Don't even get me started.
Now, this morning I woke up to one of our family thread, and the Casey Council.
I do want to address this.
Yeah, the Casey Council.
Where is Casey?
Narry Warren.
Nazawazza.
Basically up that way.
Yeah.
The council have gone, well, we keep getting 10,000 complaints a year about people having bloody cars in their driveways and trailers and caravans and bloody shipping containers. Yeah. So what we'll do, right, instead of just like dealing with the person individually, it's like, this bloody prick's got 16 cars in his front lawn. Can we do something about it, please, council? They've just gone, do you know what we do? We just charge everyone. If you've got a boat, a caravan, a shipping container, a large truck, anything, a jet ski, we're going to charge you $335 a year.
A cue the chop out sample. Yeah. There you go. So $443. How they come to that fucking number?
I don't know.
For a truck You got your caravan there. So this is what
Well,
my...
you got to register the caravan, register the truck, and then you got to pay
Yeah.
because it's a big truck and a caravan.
And if it's a boat, you got to moor it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what they mean is we want more. More.
And the council got $31 million from fines and, you know.
That's the other thing I wanted to talk about.
What's this?
Another
fine.
Well, it's a parking fine because they stung me because I like you know how they make the signs
Impossible
so
to read.
fucking convoluted that I read it as it was from 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. is the time that they're going to charge you. And I was there at 7:30, so I'm like, oh fuck! And I was going under the advice of the dude that hired me, saying he goes, don't park in the fucking Wilson's parking thing, park out in the street. It's free along there. So I was looking for a free spot, and then so I was blinded by the signs. No warning. I get this in the mail. $226.40 40 clams for parking. And it wasn't I wasn't being paid very well for the gig, and I did me little maths on it. I was making 25 cents an hour
Great.
to the dollar.
Awesome.
And of that, 30% is tax.
Yeah.
Tax will be taken
Yeah,
on that.
yeah,
So I made 7 cents. 7 cents an hour
Yeah.
on that one.
That should be enough,
But
shouldn't
this is what my gripe is. They send me this in the mail saying, reminder notice. And I never even bloody knew. There was no sticker on me thing. When do I get the first fucking notice? Or my community concern was somebody in the area that doesn't like parkers there.
Karen.
And the reason why this is even in place has gone past my thing and taken the ticket off to go. Let's fuck this guy.
I don't even think they put tickets in anymore.
Well, how do we get our first warning?
Oh, you got to go to the email address and then get to the website and then don't
So
do your details and
I've
find
got
out.
things clocking up right now.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bloody outrage. I mean, give us a chop out. I mean, Trump's talking about getting rid of income tax. Can we get a little bit of the gas money that we sell
Can we get a little bit of
overseas? Can we get a chop out?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Did you see that the just not to get onto Trump and politics and stuff,
No.
but they stopped the Doge, the
the Doge?
Department of Spending or
Department of General.
Equity. But anyway, it's to cut bullshit like
The
fees and stuff. And,
bureaucratic
yeah.
fees.
So anyway, they found out just as old mate Potato Head was going out of Biden, they stopped $50 million was going to Gaza
Yeah.
for condoms.
What do you mean?
$50 million worth of condoms
That's a
were
lot
going
of
to
orgies.
Gaza. And when you're buying condoms by the million dollars worth, I think it works out to be like a penny a dinger. Right? 50 million of them.
Yeah,
And do you know what they're doing?
right.
Do you know what they're doing with them? They're filling up the dingers with air, right?
Yeah.
Or helium, and making big balloon, like a stack of balloons, and then droning over bombs.
Right.
They're using it as anyway.
Wait, what do you mean they're using it as a...
So you get like a bunch of dingers,
Yeah.
and you make like a big balloon party.
Dinger party.
And then you attach a bomb and a string, and then you know.
But the dingers can't hold bombs.
Well, look, this is just what I saw. Like,
Safe bombs.
Anyway, let's get off.
Safe bombs.
Yeah.
Chuck a dinger on it.
I mean, but that's a lot of fucking.
That's a lot of fucking...
I don't think they want that. I think they might want water and freedom and peace. I've got this one here, Tim, just to shut that shit up.
Yeah.
Drusify, our brother, sent us a little reel about what words mean.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
And I hope you will too.
I haven't seen it.
You know? Haven't? Okay.
Yeah.
You'll be interested. I'll just press play now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Here we we go. Oh, just okay. It's loading up Facebook.
And why we say that we're feeling blue when we're sad is because ships traditionally flew blue flags when their captain passed away. And we say goodnight, sleep tight, because beds used to be supported by robes, so if you tighten the robes, the bed would get firmer and more comfortable to sleep on. And nosy people are called eavesdroppers because an eave is the part of a roof that extends past the walls of a home. So if someone was trying to overhear a conversation inside, they would stand right under it. A fiasco is a messy situation, but it also means flask in Italian. And when Italian glassmakers messed up one of their designs, they would scrap it and use the glass to make a generic flask instead, a fiasco. If you're being too loud, people will tell you to put a sock in it, and that's because gramophones didn't have volume control, so people would literally stuff socks into the horn to
Sick.
dampen the sound.
I
And
love
pulling all the stops actually comes from the fact that pipe organs do have volume controls. Each pipe is controlled by a knob called a stop, so if all the stops are pulled out, all the pipes can be played at once. And the tallest mast on a ship used to be called a skyscraper, which is why we now call the tallest buildings in a city a skyscraper. A square meal is a full and balanced meal, and we call it that because sailors used to nail these wooden squares to the tables to stop the plates from sliding off. Reason why we say that we're
Smart.
feeling
Okay,
blue
there
when
it
we're
goes.
sad is because
Yeah, I love it. I love how many of those are maritime.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Very interesting.
Again, with the more money, more dollars, currency, the current of
current
the
of the water. Yeah.
The banks of the river.
Yeah.
Money flow, liquidation. What else have we got?
There you go on a roll.
It goes on and on and
You're
on.
on a roll.
Yeah, it's and then again, it goes back to the thing where how do you spell it? Because it's a magic spell. Spelling.
Yeah.
Because you're casting a spell by.
What is a mortgage in Latin?
Death
contract.
I was going to say death sentence.
Yeah.
In reality,
Death contract.
death
Something along those lines.
contract. Yes, we all knew now, Mr. Morgan.
What's your favourite marauder in history?
I've got a group, hip hop group called the Marauders. Marauders, sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Sorry, boys. There's 11 of us. It's kind of a Wu-Tang kind of situation.
Right. Yeah. Mine were the Vikings.
What about him?
Well, the rape and the pillaging and the.
You like that, do you?
No, it's not so much that.
Not that one.
But look, they were vicious people. I was thinking a lot about Vikings. How often do you think about Vikings?
Almost every day.
Yeah. What about the Romans?
Yeah, that comes up a lot.
Yeah, it does. Doesn't it?
It does.
Now, have you got any recommendations, tips? Have you got anything you're watching, Tim? My TV, your TV?
My TV, your TV.
What are you watching, mate? What are you watching, mate?
I'm back to fucking gold ring retrievers.
God, man.
Yeah, I know, but
Every year it
I
comes
know.
around.
Yeah, it does. Around the same time.
Yeah.
Vicious cycle. But I do love a treasure diggins. Love a treasure diggins.
Did those blokes on the island ever find that? Those
Don't
dudes
think
that's
that
11 seasons in and they keep digging and
looking for that treasure down that fucking thing, eh?
Yeah, down the hole.
And that every time they reach a new trap. But like this is the thing about digging and treasures, right? Is like how the fuck, like if you dig 100 meters down the ground and there's obviously a structure down there, so the boys have been down there.
Yeah.
Someone's been lowered down there to put it in, right? And really, there's got to be 2 or 3 lads.
Yeah, at least
right?
2 or 3.
In order to get that platform in, the hole had to be wider.
Oh,
you know,
Curse of Oak Island.
Curse of Oak Island,
yeah,
right?
Going, yeah.
And so I was diggings in, I did a trench over, like a 2B4B6B8, right? About the depth of a bath, which is about 600.
Yeah, right.
Give or take. Yeah. Into solid, the hardest clay I've ever dug in, to the point where I was just like, fuck my life. One of those fucking situations, right? Where like you dig it so narrow because it's just for electrical, so you don't want to go full shovel width, but then you can't, when you get down to 400, you can't get the shove in there to pull out the scrapping, so you're down there with your hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, I get down to the last couple of scoops, down to this fucking, I have to, reiterate, it's solid clay.
Solid.
And I do another little fucking hard jab. Pull out the, a little treasure, a little fucking 1960s troll doll. Out of the stink.
This guy?
Not with the hat, but yeah, I chucked a hat on him. That
How
guy
did he
came
get-
out of the solid clay 600 down.
How?
Well, I think the idea is the further you dig, the
Further back in time
more
you go.
likely you're going to find a treasure. Because you're all about that marble # bottle life.
I find lots of marbles in bottles. Yes,
Even with the fence post trenches.
mate. I've stopped collecting marbles. I just see them all the time, and fucking.
Yeah, so this is the thing. I stopped taking photos of 666 because it's just fucking too much of it everywhere. But
And people started.
but like
people were actually saying, "Is Tim a Satanist?" Like, because you were fucking like. And the Cuzzy Bros was going, Cuzzy, I don't think you should be messing around with that 666 shit. Didn't
and
you?
I said, "Fuck you!" That's curse you. But look at that. Look at it, troll
That's
doll.
amazing.
Right, and then I thought, fuck, man, if this was in 1,000 years, he's still going to be true to form.
He hasn't aged a day. I mean, he's got a little bit of brown on him, but
Well, I couldn't scrub it off. It's stained his skin for good. I was thinking of dipping him in Coke and saying that.
He's happy to be
He's
out
happy
of
to
the
be.
ho- out of the hole.
Yeah, he's happy to be in the hole. Look at his grin. But then I was thinking, like, clearly he's a homunculus, right? And if, let's just say, society dies and crumbles on the surface, we're still going to have like troll dolls underneath in the guts of the earth, and they're going to go, "What is this? It's going to be in the bloody in the Louvre,
In the
It's
Smithsonian.
Avant-Garde. Smithsonian is the guy, and Lord Sandwich.
What's the clay? You build it out of clay, a human out of clay. What's that?
That's the homunculus.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said it.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's like your form. It's bringing life to a thing. It's like if you create life in order to do your bidding. He becomes a little fucking minion for you.
Like a
So
Frankenstein.
the minions are a homunculus.
Right. Made out of clay.
The Pinocchio is a homunculus.
Yes,
Do you know
yes,
what I mean?
yes,
Where
yes.
he builds him and then he does the incantation and turns him into a real boy with an expanding erect nose.
Yeah.
For reasons untold.
How do you? It's either
the
lightning,
story.
isn't it? Lightning, like, will start the homunculus, or is it jizz?
Yeah, well, I don't know. We
Do
better.
you have to jizz on it to make it like?
Well, I'll call the NGV and I'll get back to you on that one. But yeah, what amazing treasure! What's I kind of know because you've told me in the past, but why don't you just shed some light on some of the amazing treasures that you've uncovered? Because I know there was that didn't you come across? Because you're all about the marbles, and then once you came across a bloody bowling ball.
I came across a bowling ball doing a bathroom demo, and like deep in the guts under the house was this bloody beautiful 1950s green bloody bowling
It had
ball.
to be put there, right? Or when the boys are doing the floors, they saw it and just went, fuck it, I'm not picking that up.
Yeah. Or the wife's gone, I'm so sick of bowling day. I'm sick of this. I'm going to hide all these bowling
Honey, where's my bowling ball?
Don't know, love.
Don't know. Why don't you just have a shower? You know?
I've come across, lots of milk bottles, marbles. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Never come up with any
Anything
treasure.
in the bottle?
No.
Marble in the bottle?
No.
Wasn't that a classic standard?
Oh, that's the old lemonade bottles. And
Yeah,
they used to have a little marble up the top, so
A regulator, like what they do to your scotch now.
it's communist scotch.
Is it?
Yeah.
So that when you pour
When
it
the-
doesn't actually come out?
Yeah. I like freedom scotch.
Yeah.
Where it's just a clear, like you can pour as much as you want whenever you want.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like them sort of like
Regulating
how much scotch I want.
Yeah,
I'm
telling you that there's a fucking scotch tax on your fucking 3 quarts of a shot. Yeah, it's this world we live in. But you going back, what are you actually watching?
Well, I tell you, this is gonna like blow your little face away because it doesn't sound like Jezbot and Cassie's like steez, you know.
Yeah.
I bloody was on Netflix and fucking all these documentaries, and I'm leaving a whole genre of potential content on the table. You know what I'm saying? And so I went, this F1, F1 show. Have you seen F1, the racing car drivers?
Yeah.
And I went, oh, fucking no. Put an episode on, right?
Yeah.
I watched the preview and I went, oh, this looks all right.
Yeah.
It's been going for 6 seasons, and
6 seasons.
6 seasons, and never knew. So I watched the latest season, and it's all about the F1, circuit. You got your what's it called over there? Patterson Lakes, Albert Park, and all that. All that design.
Albert Park, yeah.
But what I came to realise after watching it is, like, I never understood why people liked it, or just watching the cars go around and round and round and round.
Yeah.
But when you delve into it a little bit more, you go, oh my God, this is a full soap opera. It's like science. It's like, balls to the wall. It's amazing how they're going so fucking fast. Oh,
Yeah.
God, they're going so fast.
Yeah.
And then they, it's dramas. It's, swapping teams, and my car's not as good as his, and I'm, we're supposed to be doing this as a team, and why is his car better than mine, and all this drama, and it's just sick, man. Like they fucking they crash at high speeds, and then they go, oh, me front tail is out or
Front
whatever.
tail?
Fuck it, I don't know.
Front tail
My
is.
nose cone's out.
Yeah.
So you go, better pull in, boys. Pull into the pit stops.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. You've seen it. It's
Zip,
like
zip, 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 zip.
fucking
Yeah.
new car, man.
Yeah.
New car, petrol tyres.
This is what we need.
Fucking wipe the screen.
Yeah.
And then so we watched 2 seasons of that, just going, oh my God, put another one.
Yeah. Let's get the speed wobbles.
And then there's another documentary about Ayrton Senna.
Who is he?
Senna. He was the fastest driver, the
In-
best driver.
Okay.
He's the best
With the bullet.
with a bullet. And spoiler alert,
Yeah, please spoil it. I don't
he
care.
fucking dies.
Okay.
Like,
He evaporates.
he evaporated.
Becomes one with
he
the
went
road.
through fucking time, man.
Okay.
He was going, this dude was in the wet. He
Okay.
was driving so fucking fast, guys. Like, he was, at one stage, not even in the wet, he was driving so fast, this one Mish, that he lapped his teammate, who was coming in second, lapped him. So he's lapped everyone and
Yeah.
lapped his teammate. So he's like fucking 35 seconds ahead of the second guy.
A lap ahead of
A
that.
lap ahead, and they're going, slow down. You just
got to win.
And he's in time.
won.
He goes through time. No, he fucking crashes.
Oh, he dies.
He crashed. Oh no, that was just a crash.
Okay.
And they're all going, fuck, man, like you're a lap ahead. Just slow down. But he's in tunnel vision, man. He can't. He's just fucking.
Got to get there.
He's like
Gotta get there, gotta get there.
Animatrix, where the guy runs so fast that he
Yep.
runs through the matrix.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Breaks through the matrix.
Yeah.
That's it was full on, man. It's full on. So when he dies, right, he's in a new car, and the Williams racing team.
Uh-oh.
And he's been racing for ages, but it's a new car, and the cockpit is so tight that when he's doing his steering wheels and he's going around corners at 250 k's an hour, his hands are rubbing against the sides of the cockpit.
Ah,
and
that's
so
no
he
good, boys.
constantly has these like
Scabs
and wounds that can never heal because he's just doing like fucking 400k an hour. Anyway, so this race is happening. The track is bubkiss, right? It's no good.
Okay.
Not a lot of safety, and
Hay bales at each corner.
and yeah, pretty much. And that year they'd made a new rule to go, the driver assist electronics, like to help you like stay on the road and not fucking die. We're going, we're getting rid of that. We're getting rid of that this year.
Is
so
it?
The start of that race in the practice, one guy has a fucking spectacular crash, almost dies.
Yeah.
2 days later, a guy dies on
Yeah.
the track, and then
Okay.
they're all going, fuck, we don't want to go out there. We don't want to race. Nah, you're racing.
Yeah, go out there, boys.
Go
Go
out
over the
there,
mound.
boys.
Yeah.
He goes out there. He's coming up on this fucking hairpin turn or whatever, and his car just stopped working. So he's going 330 k's an hour
Straight
straight.
towards the corner.
Yeah, and then just everything failed, and he fucking slams into the wall.
Isn't that how fucking our boy, one of our guys, Brock,
Is that how he died?
I think so.
Yeah. So they killed him.
Yeah, sure.
The track killed him. The car killed him. 34.
He was 34.
34, already world
Fastest
champion.
man on earth.
Fastest.
The Flash.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they killed him.
I just don't know. Like, have you ever been go-karting?
Yes. Vanessa.
It's so painful.
Yeah, Vanessa did it. She came back with bruises on her back, but she came third. She got a trophy.
I came dead last.
Is it?
Because my back is sitting there, and my lower back was so fucking like compressed and shit.
Yeah.
But I just, even in a go-kart with limited speeds, it's peaky.
Yeah, gotcha. I see where you're going with this.
And these guys are just
tearing through time, space and time.
So I reckon next one I'm going to watch Schumacher.
Yeah.
He's another driver.
Okay.
So basically what I'm saying is I've left a whole genre.
How do you feel about NASCAR?
Not so much NASCAR. Because it's just round and round and round and round.
Yeah, I know, but you'd...
Lots of crashes.
I think you'd like it.
I might.
I think you'd like it.
I might.
Because those dudes, those tracks go right up. When they really get going, they're fucking going sideways.
So it's just basically left, isn't it?
Left is the main thing. It's like our roller skate, and the DJ gets on and goes, "Okay, boys, go the other way." NASCAR reverse.
Yeah, so like I've left all this content on the table, and I went, "Oh, sports content, good docos." I went, here's one about baseball.
Yeah,
and it was
right.
the New York Yankees versus the Red Sox. They cannot win. The Red Sox cannot win.
Yeah,
and this
notoriously
is
bad.
A three piece feed on how they eventually beat the New York Yankees after 86 years or something.
Yeah, right.
And when it's explained, when you're watching these sports shows and you find out the finer details of like how it actually all comes together, you're going, fuck me dead. There is a lot in this.
Yeah,
it's not just throwing a ball, Tim.
Red Sox originally the Indians.
No.
So did they have Red Sox?
Yeah.
They didn't have White Sox.
I think there is a White Sox and a Red Sox.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
I
Pit
think
them
so.
against each other. Cowboys and Indians.
Yeah. Good times though.
Good times. Good times.
Lots to watch.
Yeah. So that opens up a whole new algorithm for you.
Yeah, that's right.
But I find the algorithm pushes your old stuff out. So I spend a lot of time going, what was I watching? What was I watching?
Yes.
I always get enticed by the gold guys. Here's a little a nugget picker. And the other thing I got onto was opal mining.
Oh, sure.
And then Vanessa said, "Would you ever consider doing a mish where we go out in the wilderness and go to an opal mine?
You go to Cooper Pedy.
Yeah, we go up to Cooper Pede and then have a bit of a diggo because there's a couple of open mines, and then it's like whoever wants to have a squidge can dig to your heart's content.
Huh.
So you watch the content and you look out for what minerals are around it and what the soil's going to do and how it performs. You pick your space and you have a diggo, right? But these dudes are pulling out like just crazy opals, and they refer to some of the opals as crumpets. There's ears because it's a thin thing. So they're after big
slices,
big crumpets.
A vein of crumpet. It's not bad.
Yeah, got some good crumpets over here.
Yeah.
So we're learning lingos.
Well, have you... Okay, so there's digging type of prospecting. What about the swimming? Have you seen the guys in the creeks in Tasmania?
Yeah, I do look at that. Those Tassie boys.
You get your wetsuit on and you just basically... What do they call it? Skylarking?
Skipping.
Spelunking?
Yeah, it's something like
that.
Skivvy.
I think it's skylarking, maybe.
Nah, mud raking?
Maybe.
No, mud raking's something else. Have you seen that?
Yes, but let me just get to the point. They get a lot of gold.
Yeah.
And it's just like little chunkers. They make
they're
a lot of chunk.
Yeah, and then at the end of it, you're going, fuck, that weekend of hiking and spelunking was 10 grand.
Yeah.
So it's worth it.
Well, an ounce of gold is like $4,000 or something.
But they do hike till their bloody heart's content to get to the spot.
Tell me you wouldn't go hiking if you had that gold fever.
I think I've got it. But I think what I've got is the beach, because I traditionally don't like the beach.
Neither do I. But if we had
something to do other than digging and creating shade and creating couches and like an environment to sit in to look in the shade, if there was a way we could just while we go spelunking, while the kids have a little splash and play, swim a ding dong doodah, and then we come back. Got a ring, mate.
Yeah.
Because I know
there'd be rings up.
based on the troll doll theory in the clay, I'd be happy pulling out a fucking 50 cal, right?
Oh, yeah.
50 cal bullet. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
I feel like any treasure in the bucket's a good treasure. I don't care if it's glass, marbles, troll dolls, opals, crumpets,
Bottle caps.
spelunkers, bottle caps. I'm happy to just go.
A whole bunch of...
How amazing is that in this very spot that I was standing at this very moment, here is a vape. How did this vape get 10 foot down?
Well, I love it. The guys, they lose a ring and they go, I'm going back.
He's the guy.
I'm going to go look for it.
Florida. I'm sure it's on your algorithm. The guy
Yeah.
that goes into Florida and he goes and finds it. But
And I like
this is what
the fantastical stories where I lost my wedding ring 5 years later. We went back and fucking found
here's the good thing about those treasure stories is there's always a cool story. And like the cool story is how I lost it, where I lost it. Then I found a guy to find it. He went out there and at the last minute when he's had 1 bar of battery left on his thing and the tide's coming in, he has one more fucking dig and he gets it, right? He gets it
Just
in his
one
little
more
thing.
scoop, mate.
Just or he's on his way back and he hasn't turned his machine off
goes
and it goes
beep,
beep,
beep, beep.
Yeah. Or somebody comes over and talks to you and then they walk off, so you scan the area you're standing and then there's gold in them dar sands.
Yeah, but it turns out that person was actually a ghost. And no one...
Oh yeah, I like that. That's a twist.
Like,
And then I'm
What?
onto paranormal.
I
Onto paranormal
I was out
algorithms.
the back of your backyard and I was speaking to Gold Gary.
Gold Gary,
Gold Gary?
tell him Large Marge sent ya.
He died 50 years ago. Wow. Wow.
Because I want to splunk, and I was telling Sean enough about it. He goes, well, you know what? If anybody's going to find a fucking platinum diamond, double diamond ring, double diamond down, it's going to be you, Taco.
Well, it's...
Because I'm a bit of a tin ass.
So it's...
But then I think the cesspool of life, which is Marketplace, and I've turned Marketplace on its dick and made it ching 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 cash in.
That's cheaper than go to the beach with a metal
Sure
detector.
is. And in 2 days, I made $1,100
Selling junk.
selling shit from this crawl space, right?
It's weird.
Just the crawl space shit.
Who is buying all this shit?
Well, I put a bloody, like a beat making machine, which I've had in there for 15 years. Never used it, never even plugged it in, didn't even know if it powered up. It just was getting something else out. It spelunked down, and I went, oh, fucking,
This is old Gary.
this thing's Avant-Garde. So I went, did research in Japan, like brand spanking new in a box. It's $300.
Hey.
Over here, they had loose. It was $100. I'm like, split the difference. I'll try for $250 soaking wet.
Yeah.
Put it up there for $250, and I just went okay, and post, and it went
Because it's a
Fucking
'cause it's
every
a,
cunt
a
wanted it.
beat maker.
because it's a
is that right?
vintage. It's my vintage.
But worthless to you.
Yeah. I never plugged it in, never used it because I use computers and shit like that, and I really don't care for like the limitations of a single unit thing. You know what I mean? But people like it to add it to their collection. Because people like Ronzi,
Yeah.
who's a
Mad
gear collector.
Yeah.
He likes to gear.
Yeah.
What can it do? Use it to
Alright.
its full capacity.
There's an old
a piece of shit.
synth. What are those techno
Yeah, like 808, 303,
808, 303,
101,
201.
Yeah. And
And you're trying to clear out, so you don't need that shit.
yeah, but I'll take on stuff and hold it for 10 years and go, right, now it's past what its capabilities are, and now it's in vintage mode, I'll sell it. But because I got so much response for this thing, I went, oh fuck, I got the greedies. And I got the gold bug.
Yeah.
You know, like if you found a flick of gold,
Oh, you're looking all. You're in.
how are you ever gonna leave?
No, I'll just stop now.
I don't understand. When does the orgy end? Do you know what I mean? So you're in there and you're digging away when do you say, all right, I think I've called it. I think I've got all the gold in this spot. Do you go back to that spot now because it yielded?
It's like fishing, isn't it? Like you got your fishing hole, your
Yeah,
spot.
but
you always go back to
gold,
the spot.
Isn't don't I have to wait a million and billion years or some shit for the gold to deposit in that exact spot at that exact time?
I'm no prospector. I'll tell you that much.
And you gotta.
What else did you sell?
Oh, so I sold that. And then sold Audrey's school uniform, which she pretty much never fucking wore. She wore one item out of it. And one of the items was a blazer, which still has its tags on it.
I never
still
saw
has
her wear a blazer.
No one did, because no one did, right? And then so I'm like, well, this thing's fucking brand new,
Mint.
It's mint condition. Maybe I should sell it back to PSW. Right,
What's PSW?
that's the place that sell the uniforms, right?
Yeah. It was context clues.
A fish, because you got to get the official gear with the embroidered fucking logos on it. You can't just go get fucking Anko shirts from Kmart, which is what they don't want everyone to do. So I get there. Am I boring you?
No,
and,
sorry.
And they've discontinued the blazer. Yeah. And they won't buy it back, and no one wants it because no one was wearing it, and so I didn't need to buy it. And she never wore it, and now I'm stuck with it.
Just like all these school books that no one read.
But there was a cool 500 in the rest of the uniform, all the bits and the purses.
Oh, what?
Yeah, 500 more than her
100?
education.
What? $500 for a uniform?
Yeah, well, that's for her entire career. You get the correct size, and it's pretty much what can you ever remember going, Mum, I need a new school jumper?
Yeah, all the fucking time.
Okay, right, yeah.
Because I was growing, and all my shit was all your leftover shit that was left over from Drew, that was left over from Mick, that was left over from Steve.
Yeah, gotcha.
My undies are fifth generation.
Yeah, right.
You know.
So these brand new undies only have 2 leg holes. What? I'm used to
At least 7.
and
You're just checking the time there.
yeah, we've got 7 minutes.
Okay,
to the hour.
We try to keep it like profesh. 1
Oh,
hour,
we
in
just
out,
you
in
don't
out.
want too much.
No.
It gets fucking boring. You have to listen to
I
it in
don't have
2.
that much to say.
No, you got to listen to it in 2 hits. It's fucking boring. But yeah, so made pretty dollar there, and then sold Apple TV box.
Oh, that little fire stick or whatever.
That's not a fire stick. It's like a fucking box you put in. Like I can't, because we got Apple TV recently.
Yeah.
This is the new scam. You get it because we wanted to watch Severance.
Oh yeah.
And we thought, let's just get the freebie
Yeah.
and watch Severance, and then fucking sever the fucking
Severance off.
Severance off the fucking the app. And then so we get it, and they give you Severance for free. That's great. They give you Silo for free, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
you watch the latest
not-
season, it's
yeah,
very
not
good.
yet, not yet.
Okay, it's pretty good.
Okay.
And everything else is like $14.99, $12.
Yeah.
Like, what am I paying my subscription for?
Yeah.
What?
I'll go to my Amazon subscription, right? Prime Video.
Hate it.
Oh, it's the worst. And you just scroll down for a little minute. See all these little yellow bars? This is like free trial or you have to buy.
Yeah, right. It's
So-
the same thing.
So Yellowstone you got to buy. House of Dragons you got to buy. The Last of Us you got to buy. Chernobyl you got to buy.
You mean the only ones you want to watch?
June you got to buy.
June.
Warrior, Hero, Xena.
June.
Xena, the warrior princess, right?
Oh.
1990s vehicle you got to pay for. You got to buy it.
Why?
Because
Nostalgia.
oh mate,
That's the nostalgia tax.
it's just like constant scrolling. It's,
See, fuck these fucking dudes.
hey, look, do you want to just wrap it up with my notes?
Yeah.
I'll go through my
Are you
drunken
going to
notes.
chew through your notes?
Chew through my notes.
Okay, this is Jezbot's chew through the notes.
No, actually, I'll end on a story.
Yeah,
about
okay.
that. It's something that happened to us the other. Or did I already say this? Cassie was in the bathroom, right?
And she got locked in. I've heard it.
Did I tell you? Did I tell on the
I
pod?
think he's told the pod.
Fuck
He's
it.
seen
Anyway,
this
I had to
episode.
kick the door out. Everyone knows.
Okay, so okay, I've got a big question for you.
Okay.
How is
Who's, what?
Instagram? Have you seen Instagram? Have you heard about this?
I've heard about
this?
Instagram.
Okay, cool. So they have this little thing every once in a while with like hideously old, ugly chicks that are brilliant at makeup, and they go from ugly, and you see them putting it on.
False advertising.
Yeah, and then they do themselves up to look like, like
Hot.
Well, I was going to say Thailand transsexuals. So hot is what I'm talking about. Yeah, and they do themselves up. They look all glamorous, flousy, and then so you buy her a drink, take her home. She doesn't want to get makeup on the old pillow.
Yeah.
So
because her face will be down.
Well, so she turns down the lights. It's nice and dark. She goes into the bathroom, takes off her face, like quite literally, fucking peels off about 10 inches of latex and fucking whatever she had to do to perk up her cheeks. Takes the pegs off out the back of the neck to fucking stop the gobble. All the business. Takes off the fucking wig.
Right? Fake teeth come out.
Lights go off. You have a glamorous night of sensual, intimate exchange, and then you wake up in the morning, and it's her nana. Yeah, it's the chick's nana is lying next to you.
Yeah.
What's
the protocol?
What's the protocol? What's the protocol there? And I mean from both sides. Is she supposed to say, by the way, I'm very good at makeup?
Yeah, I think it's like you leave. You never, like a one night stand, Tim. I mean, you leave.
Oh, he leaves.
You leave.
Oh, okay.
So that it doesn't matter. The makeup looks good. Your dick doesn't know any difference.
Yeah.
And then you just leave.
Okay. Yeah.
Never see her again.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah, but you're thinking, shit, this chick was hot.
She's great. She's a keeper. This is exactly what I was looking for. You know what I mean?
I think it's got to be up on the app. It's got to say, look,
look,
I'm a 4 soaking wet, but when you see me, I'll be at least a 7
or 11, 7-11, 7 to 11.
I don't know.
Open all hours.
If men have to, tell you how tall they are on the apps, on the dating apps, I want to know, how fucking ugly your skin is, or how fat you are,
okay,
or if you've got bad breath.
Yeah, that's a big one. That is a big one.
Yeah. Little boxes. You go, bad breath. I snore.
Snoring's a big one. Bad conversationalist.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
But minimal interest level small talk. So small talk has a subcategory.
So not yes.
Interesting, questionable, irritating.
I'm a not a yes and type of person. I'm a no but.
Oh yeah,
and that's what the conversation's going to be. The whole night.
Nah, but my uncle is a scientist, and he said that it's safe and effective. You fucking false advertising.
All right, exit through the gift shop.
Yeah. Just quick question on the face maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Have you thought about? No, have you thought? Because I've seen the dudes get these like.
He's talking about my beard.
Get proper cuts.
I have,
and he squared it off.
Yeah,
and it looks good.
Yeah.
Right. But what also looked good was the old hit him with the Ned Kelly, short on top, party on chin. Yeah, chin party. Right. Yeah. Where it's big old
bushy beard.
Big old fucking bank robbing beard.
Yeah.
With an elegant job interview topsy, right? Because the only reason why I bring it up is because you did your wedding anniversary, and it was like skin.
I was clean shaven, yes.
From soup to nuts.
Yeah,
I'd say. Yeah. And then I was thinking, you don't want to lose the beard because then you lose your power.
Yeah.
Right, and then you lose the women.
The beard stays.
Yeah,
everybody.
but like, what about the short back and sides deal accompanied with a squared off beard?
I would.
How do you feel about that?
Last year, I did go to the barber, Tony Barber. Like maybe thrice times.
Shit, Tony, trying to catch a break. Shit.
And it does feel good to have it all shorn properly. But I got myself one of those. What do you call it? Manscape.
Yeah.
For Chrissy, and I haven't quite figured out how to use it properly yet.
Yeah,
so
right.
Just fucking not shaving.
Yeah, because this dude was going on this like pure blonde, like the lowest setting, like skinny skin trim,
Stubble.
like what do you call it, romper stomper mode.
Yeah.
And then he was getting his beard down like this, and then he was going zip straight in towards the neck and squaring it off, right, and then bringing it in, and then bringing this down, and then like trimming the cheek down, and then like it looked good.
Yeah, it looks great.
Like massive difference, which is another videos I've been watching, Tony Barbers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
lots of Tony Barbers, which is good.
Man, we've got too much time on our hands.
Too much algorithm, but yeah,
Yeah, I'll have a shave for next time. Okay.
No, it's not that. It's not that. I just thought the only other beards
I think
I've
you're
been.
jealous because you can't grow a beard.
I'm not going to grow one. I'm just not going to do
That's
it.
because you keep shaving.
No, but it fucking like it gets to. I can't get past.
The itchy stuff.
Can't get past the
It
part.
doesn't last that long.
Yeah, but then I see that the dudes that do the lawns zip, 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 in fast forward,
Yeah.
which is what I mostly watch when I'm sleeping, and some of those kids
Yeah.
have like it's a one-time beard. When they were able to grow hair, they grow it that once, and it's all like thin and wiry. Those dudes don't deserve to have beards.
Well, they need to do more maintenance.
They don't
The
deserve
more you-
it.
The more you cut,
There's too much air in between the
I know, it's
strands.
patchy.
I can't see. I don't want to see chin line
No.
through.
The beard's supposed to hide the chin line.
That's right. And like if it's big and it's long,
So if you're going to punch me in the street, right?
I wouldn't know
kind
where
of-
to. I
You
wouldn't
don't know
know.
where my chin is. You'd miss all the time because
Yeah.
you're just hitting beard.
Yeah.
Just hitting beard.
And then in those slap comps,
Fuck yeah.
is it an advantage to have a beard?
Mm.
Are you gonna like you see it and their face go, they wobble about right when they get
Slow-mo,
slapped and they
yeah.
do the slow mo.
It's great.
If you got a beardo,
Mm.
are you gonna get 15% less slap?
I think
clap?
a little bit of this. It's not going to do too much, but a little bit of the sting. Like if you've got,
Those dudes fucking get. That's fucking brutal. That's
it's brutal.
brutal. Oh.
Ugh.
So you're saying you're in Street Fighter mode.
Yeah, look,
Keep the
I'll
beard.
just say with the beard, for everyone that can't grow a beard, is you got to be diligent. You got to be onto it. So you grow it, then you shave it, then you grow it, and you shave it, and it gets thicker and thicker and thicker. Like technically speaking, I should not have a beard like this.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Because of society or
Well, just because of all our brothers can't grow beards.
yeah, right.
Drew can't grow a beard to fucking save his life. Mick's
No.
got nothing going on.
Drew's got one of those grass cutter beards.
Look, I've been blessed. What can I say? Oh, and when we were at that, after we left you at the Avant-Garde, we walked across the street, and this sort of like junky homeless man, like he was coming this way, I was going that way, and then he was much shorter than I. But then when he looked up, and he was looking straight into my beard, and he's like, "That is a magnificent beard."
Yes, magnificent is the word. He gets it.
And I was going, I thought I felt really good. I was like, dudes don't do this enough. I think guys should be going around complimenting other guys, going, "Nice shirt, man. Geez, I like that watch. Look at your beard."
Yeah, but then
It's kind of gay.
it's gay. It's gay.
It's gay.
It's like, wow, your dick is bigger than mine.
Jeez, your dick's big.
Yeah, at the urinal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's where the observation was cut off originally. Yes,
Yeah.
we're wrapping it up.
Just make sure it's recorded.
Just that's where it got cut off because somebody said not enough people compliment each other's penis, and somebody tried it out at the pub, and then from then on, no man shall speak of another man's penis from forever. Amen.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Amen. Man. Yeah. So there you go. So
Very good.
just keep your penis opinions to yourself.
Keep your wits about you.
It's mine, and I'll wash it for as long as I like.
Genius. Well,
Don't turn on the light.
thanks for listening.
and also with you.
Yeah, it's been good, Tim. What's on for tonight, mate? You're going to go...
Yeah, gonna go play a Y2K party where it's all the hits, if you can say there is hits, of the 2000s and beyond.
No, I heard the set. It's pretty bloody dope.
So basically what they say is just don't fucking play golden era boom bap because the kids, it's like playing Elvis.
Boom
And-
bap.
no,
The
it's like
original
playing-
rap.
Yeah, it's like playing Elvis, and it's the equivalent of, because it was 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Which was in our era, you know, tying a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree.
If you're Irish.
Come into my parlours.
All right, I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
See you later.
Yep, all right. All right.
They hop, they duck, they climb. They go through 2 at a time.
Jumping the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
Leap over the turnstile.
Hopping over the turnstile. I had technique. It was like a ninja. Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have jumped the turnstile.
I definitely jumped the turnstile. Jumping
The turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again. Whenever I believe I don't have to do it, but I do it, I get away because there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some Ferris in my day.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times. Jumping.
Turnstile, instead of just paying the $2.25.
I have the technique. I pull the turnstile back like that. Boom, boom. My upper body is not moving. Just my leg.
Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile.